Good morning, welcome back towards another video, and today we are going to be covering the Scarlet Monastery, the new version. Let us begin. Okay, so when it comes towards the Scarlet Monastery, there are old and new versions, mainly from the old school classic and also from Mists of Pandaria. The thing of note you may want to bear in mind with this one is this is the new version of the Scarlet Monastery, which is on the left hand side as you go into the Scarlet Monastery in the Tirisfal Glades. Items of note that you can gain from this are the Scarlet Boots, going for about 73,000 gold on my server, but a region market value average of about 1 million gold, which seems a little bit too steep. However, the Sunblaze Coif is another one which goes for about 3,000 gold on my server, but a region market value average of 151,000 gold. The 𝐆𝐀𝐿𝐼𝐝 Robes is another one for 4,000 gold on my server, but a region market value average of 139,000 gold. The Chestful Musket for 5,000 gold on my server, but a region market value average of about 131,000 gold. The Cobalt Crusher is another item going for about 25,000 gold on my server. However, the region market value average for this one is about 68,000 gold. The Archon chest piece is a really nice item as well, and that goes for about 500,000 gold on my server, or on the region market value average of around 8 million gold. So let's check the worth it data logs for this, because we want to make sure that this is the item that we want to actually double check this item. So an item of note from the worth it data log is the Resplendent Guardian, which is a shield going for about 2,500 gold on my server, but region market value average of 22,000 gold. The other item of note is called the Blood Spiller, and that goes for about 1,500 gold on my server. However, the region market value average is around about 50,000 gold. I will bear this one in mind that my server is highly farmed for transmog, and obviously Scarlet Monastery is pretty much a keynote one, judging by all of the data sets that I'm looking at for this. I would highly recommend double checking inside of worth it before you actually go do it, to see if it's worth it for you on your server specifically. As I don't know what server you're playing on, it's worth it for you to double check this for yourself before you go ahead and farm this. However, in my experience, I found that pretty much all the Scarlet farms are pretty dang decent. However, this one's really easy in order to do as well, as it's literally just burn it all down. Just don't take out the last boss, otherwise you'll unlock a ton of RP and it's really boring, and it adds like an additional like 30 seconds to your run if you care about timings, which I do. I like to go faster than everyone else. And alongside that, I will say that the Cobalt Crusher has dropped for me, and the Scarlet Boots have dropped for me. So just bear that one in mind, that those do drop from that instance. They just go for a lot more gold, and they're quite hard in order to get a hold of. I remember I did like at least over 100 odd runs before I even got one of those items. So just bear that one in mind before you go ahead and do this, to see if it's worth it on your server. Other than that, that is pretty much everything I have to say for the Scarlet Monastery new version. Have an awesome rest of your day, and I shall see you in the next video, which will be soon.